recognize Women's Military History Week. Superintendent Spalding.
Thank you, President Gardner. We had some help with this resolution. Really appreciate Colonel Ligo bringing this to our attention and bringing us a beautiful resolution as we celebrate Women's History Month and Women's Military History Week, and all the greatness that the women of our community and the women of our nation have brought to us as a country. So I will read this resolution, and then the board will vote on this. And so here we go. Whereas the state of California annually recognizes our women warriors by proclaiming the third week of March as Women's Military History Week to commemorate the sacrifices and contributions of over 3 million women who have served in the armed forces since the American Revolution and contributed immensely to the strength and resilience of our armed forces. And per the U.S. Department of Defense, in 2021, women made up 17.3%, or 231,741 members of the active duty force, and 21.4%, or 171,000 members of the National Guard and Reserves, and there have been more than 2 million women veterans nationwide, and California is home to nearly 163,000 women veterans. And whereas women have served bravely in every major United States conflict, but their courage and service have not been fully recognized, and thousands of female troops have earned combat action badges and ribbons during the global war on terrorism, and hundreds more have earned Valor Awards. Tens of thousands are serving in intelligence gathering as combat pilots, field artillery officers, chaplains, special operations, civil affairs officers, and even members of the ultra-secretive Delta Force. And whereas in the 1800s, women disguised as men during the Civil War served as spies on medical personnel, and some of the most famous women were Dr. Mary Walker, a physician and the only woman ever awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor, Clara Barton, who served at the Siege of Petersburg and founded the American Red Cross, Harriet Tubman, who was a volunteer nurse, spy, and scout for the Union Army, and Cathay Williams, who was the first and only documented African-American woman to enlist in the United States Army as a Buffalo Soldier in 1866. And whereas over 400 women have been killed in combat since World War I, and over 90 women have been identified as prisoners of war since World War II, and in 1942, Carmen Contreras Bosac was the first Latina to serve in the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps, and the Women Air Force Service Pilots of World War II, WASP, who received the Congressional Gold Medal, were the first women to fly American military aircraft with over 60 million miles. And in 2008, U.S. Army General Anne E. Dunwoody became the military's first female 4-star general. And whereas during Women's Military History Week, we learn from their struggles, celebrate their progress, and our grateful citizenry pauses to thank and honor our women service members and veterans for their immeasurable dedication to duty, courage, and resiliency in our military, families, and communities, as well as acknowledge their leadership, loyalty, integrity, vision, ingenuity, fortitude, and selfless service. And on March 18th at 1 p.m., the Vallejo Naval Museum will honor Vallejo's women veterans with various certificates of appreciation. Now therefore be it resolved that the VCUSD Board of Education do hereby proclaim March 13th through 19th, 2023 as Women's Military History Week to recognize the courage, the sacrifices, and the contributions that women have made while serving our military. And we encourage all citizens to thank and acknowledge them for strengthening and enriching our great America. And we encourage everyone to attend the March 18th, 1 p.m. event at the Vallejo Naval Museum to honor Vallejo's women veterans for their extraordinary accomplishments while they propel our great nation to continue its progress towards making our society more prosperous, just, and equal. And that is the resolution before the board for your approval.
Trustee Fox.
Trustee Flores.
Oh, Trustee Flores. I'm sorry, Trustee Flores.
I make a motion that we adopt resolution number 3080, recognizing Women's Military History Week.
Trustee Young.
A second?
Roll call, please.
Trustee Underwood?
Aye.
Trustee Flores?
Aye.
Trustee Fox,
Aye.
Vice President Young,
Aye.
and President Gardner.
Aye. And approved unanimously. Congratulations, we owe a debt of service to all of you. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm really speechless. It's a remarkable thing that the military does, and it's remarkable for women to be involved in the military to the extent that they are. And sometimes I don't believe that you get the recognition that you all deserve, and hopefully this will help redeem some of that. So thank you very much for your service.
Hi, my name is Delphine Metcalf Foster, native Vallejoan, and I just want to thank everybody here and for my comrades here. I'm speaking for them, I'm sure, of course. It's been a long time coming, but we are there. Women are veterans too. I'm just so glad that I am from Vallejo and the support that I've gotten from the time I was born here until I left here. And thank you so very, very much, and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're up to the next item, Women's History Month. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead.
Take a group picture.
A group picture? Okay. With the veterans.
Okay.
Superintendent should get in here. Too far away.
Oh, he's over here,
Okay. 1, 2, 3. And is everybody okay getting the picture in the Vallejo paper?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks. Good girl. Good seeing you.
Here is the resolution. Thank you so much. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your service.